welcome. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. Dino Novice, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Thursday, you guys, to give you the hungry, happy, healthy people here at WrestleCram. Of course, episode 36 of the podcast. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm humbled each and every single time that I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you so much for watching the show. Without you guys, I am truly, and I say this again, I'm truly humble. So let's get into it. Not a lot of news today, you guys. Today we're going to talk about Chris Hero actually getting a real signing deal with the AEW contract, but not the one you think that he got. Also, we're going to talk about AEW Dynamite. We're also going to talk about WWE NXT. This is the infamous pros and cons day and whatnot. I got a lot of the praise on the pros and cons. We're going to keep it going. So, once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today is the last day for you to get your questions in for Ask WrestleCram for tomorrow. Also, today you will get a bonus show today that consists of your boy giving out his his predictions for, of course, the Great American Bash, which is on Sunday. You will get a bonus show on the Sunday as well, because I will be doing a recap of said American Bash NXT. Also, don't forget, I'm on the TikToks at Dino Novice. Also, I'm on Twitter at The Real Derek, DERRICKG86. And I do have my own Facebook group page. Don't forget about that. It is WrestleCram Super Club. WrestleCram Super Club. It is not private. Everybody can join. Anybody can take a part of everything I got going on over there. Once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Send me some comments as well. I most definitely try my hardest to get those out as well. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much. But let's get into the show itself. This is from Cultaholic.com. Don't forget to go check out Cultaholic.com. Awesome place to be at. I enjoy it times 12. So go over there, go hang out with Cultaholic.com. This is Mike Johnson of PW Insider has reported that Chris Heroes is officially all elite, on board full-time as a producer for AEW. Hero started with AEW on a trial basis on June 17th, initially working for Ring of Honor TV tapings that took place before and after the inaugural edition of AEW Collision. Hero has continued to work behind the scenes as a producer/agent, including at Forbidden Door pay-per-view. PW Insider noted that Hero has revealed high marks with AEW within those outlets as spoken with. The former Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champion will be a popular addition to AEW, with many members of the roster excited to see Hero when he was initially brought on a trial basis. Heroes in Ring future remains unclear. However, the 34-year-old hasn't wrestled since WWE NXT UK Battle Royale in March 2020. But AEW CEO Tony Khan revealed that he is trying to convince Hero to return to the square circle. Hero signing comes at a time where AEW are expanding their backstage personalities, having brought in the likes of course, Will Washington and Jimmy Jacobs, of course, Scotty 2 Hotty. Also reported started with AEW in July the 26th as a producer agent on a trial basis. I honestly did not know that Scotty 2 Hotty was put on a trial basis. That was actually yesterday that they have him going on a trial basis. I thought Scotty 2 Hotty was still with NXT. I didn't know that he was not. I wish him the best of luck as well. But once again, congratulations to Chris Heroes for having a full-time job now. Trust me, it is hard to get a full-time job anywhere here, not only where I'm at, but full-time anywhere. So, I'm happy that his skills did come out to be on top. Once again, a lot of people in the wrestling atmosphere, including AEW, is very thrilled about Chris Heroes. I did talk about Chris Heroes, I think, last week, or sometime this week, I think it is. I don't know. I talked to him. I talked about it one time, and he was just on a trial basis. But, Tony Khan really wanted him to be on the spectrum of being an actual wrestler. But that did not happen. But, once again, he's a producer. He may come in and do some wrestling whatnot. I can't wait to see what happens with that. Chris Heroes was a really pivotal, to me, he was really good in NXT. Really lost, though, why he did not hit main roster. But, he was really good. I can't wait to see what more he has to offer for AEW. So, great job to Chris Heroes. Much love to him. Positive energy. Hopefully, everything works out. My apologies. Okay, so, on from that, let's get on to NXT. That is WWE NXT. Very weird go-home show for NXT. Not a lot of people here today to promote this show. I thought we was going to get like a Theo Hale, probably a contract signing, one or two, but we didn't get anything like that. But it does look we are getting some type of situation with Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. So we'll see what happens with that situation as well. Also, we got I think probably one of the worst bits in wrestling history. I may be wrong, but in the comments, let me know if I'm right or wrong. A really bad bit with, of course, Blair Davenport and Roxanne Perez. I thought that was, we'll talk about that as well. So don't forget about that. That we're going to talk about that. But first and foremost, we get a recap of the North American title match that happened on, of course, the win by Dominic Mysterio and the two other defenses that is going on as well. So we got that, and it was pretty interesting. After that, we get Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley coming in to start off the show. It has been one entire month of just great overload of the Judgment Day. But they come in, Rhea Ripley informs the NXT that not only they run WWE Raw, but they run the entire universe now. Not even talking about Roman Reigns, but they run everything now. So everybody's freaking out, looking he said everybody's freaking out. They are looking on the looks on your face. It was just very interesting that she's talking like this. And we get Dominic. Dominic finally gets on the mic. And we get the flood of blues. The flood of booze. Tons of booze. He's saying that Dominic Mysterio has finally put the Mysterio family, made it relevant again. The crowd starts saying, cut the mullet. Cut the mullet. He's like, no, his mullet is here to stay, you guys. After that, we get a Lila Valkyria. She congratulates you on the win, whatnot, or the challenge that she did put over on. I'm guessing it was WWE.com. So she does congratulate her, and she's going to try to make an example of her tonight. They're going to be the main event. After that, we get Wes Lee. Wes Lee comes out. He said he hates seeing that the North American title is in the hands of Dominic Mysterio. He says for 269 days, he had that title, and he put prestige back on that title. It was put with heart and soul. He says that he believes that he truly deserves a rematch. He says that he needs the new, everybody, of course, everybody needs a new NXT champion. How about we do it tonight? But out comes Mustafa Ali coming out with a great statement, because he is the number one contender, you guys. He says that he has lots of love, lots of respect for your boy Wes Lee, but you are the one, which is true, you are the one who defended that title and lost it to Dominic Mysterio. It was supposed to be my turn to do that. I was supposed to dethrone Wes Lee, but he he said I couldn't do that because of you. I'm truly frustrated. He says, dude, you steal everything. Mustafa's telling Dominic, you steal everything. You stole your dad's 619. You stole catchphrases. You stole your other daddy Frog Splash. What do you not steal? And then he calls Wes Lee a clown. He calls him a clown. I was like, oh my God. Do we see another heel turn tonight? Mustafa Ali says, calls Wes Lee. He said, fault because he's not the cut. He cannot cut in line. You're not supposed to cut in line. Once again, Mustafa Ali is telling Wes Lee pretty much valid information. It's like, dude, you can't just do that. It is what it is. You lost. You get in line like everybody else. I am the number one contender for the Great American Bash. Mustafa Ali tries to attack Dominic Mysterio after this situation. When he tried to, he attacks Wes Lee. Dominic Mysterio just gingerly walks out of the ring. But before that, we do get where they're trying to figure out if it's going to be a triple threat for the Great American Bash. But we do hear after this segment that it will be a triple threat for the North American title. Wes Lee versus Mustafa Ali and the North American champion Dominic Mysterio. After that, we get a Tony D'Angelo backstage interview saying that it feels real good to be out of jail. He's going to claim the streets of NXT and take the titles from Gallus. Out comes Nima and Price. They come to say, we've never heard y'all names before. I was like, you never heard of the Duns of NXT? So apparently Tony D'Angelo said, I need to get some ring rust off before the Great American Bash. If y'all want to face us, come on, let's go ahead and fight. After that, we get a Lila Valkyria challenging Rhea Ripley at the NXT / WWE exclusives, those exclusives. So she says that she's been in NXT for 7 months and she needs to know where she stands as of right now. So, why not go after the baddest champion in not only NXT but the WWE and see exactly where the chips are going to fall. After that, we get the Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams and Ilya Dragunov versus Schism. This match was pretty okay. Once again, you know me, I'm not a huge fan of the triple threats or multi-man tags. Not a big fan of those, but this was a pretty fun match. But this is where we get kind of the tweak of the heel turn with Trick Williams. Now, Ilya Dragunov tried to do that dart on to one of the members of Schism. They get out the way. He runs into Trick Williams and through pretty much the steel steps, eliminating him from the equation of the match, most of it. But we do get a situation where we get two members of the Schism, or they're wearing the mask. They come out and they eliminate both of the Dyad groups, the Dyad tag team in Schism, eliminated them completely out of the group. So now we just have we get Gacy and we have Ilya Dragunov, and we have Carmelo Hayes. Ilya is trying to now finish him off with that dart special, but Carmelo tags himself in, putting the nothing but net onto Gacy to win the match. Just a lot of turmoil after the match. They're trying to figure out who are these two people. Of course, it's we all know who it is, but we'll leave that to speculation or whatnot. But we all know who that is, and so at the end of the match, Trick Williams is truly pissed off. He is truly upset with Ilya Dragunov. I mean, Carmelo Hayes is truly just bagging him back, like, dude, chill. We got the win, chill. Because, it's been a crisis of confidence when it came to Carmelo Hayes losing back to back. I mean, goodness gracious, he hasn't gotten a win in a month. So we'll see what happens with this situation later on today. We'll see what happens with that. After that, we get a video package of Tiffany Stratton just saying that nobody saw the tap out, so I'm still the champion. It is what it is. I'm going to win again at Great American Bash. I think she says she's 24. She's one of the youngest champions in not only NXT but the WWE as well. But Thea Hale is 19. So we will see what happens with this situation as well. After that, we get a Von Wagner versus Big Body Javier Bernard. We haven't seen him in a while. So, really quick match, you guys. Really quick match. Body slam. And that was the end of that, pretty much. And then we get a chant. It says, table, which we've already seen. But, hey, now Mr. Stone is aboard of this situation. He's like, okay, go ahead and give the fans what they want. Get the fans what they want. So we get now a super power bomb by Von Wagner onto the commentator's desk onto Big Body Javi. But we get a crazy spear by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker comes out of nowhere, attacking Von Wagner with a chair onto his shoulder, aggravating that. We look like we may get a match later on with that. I thought we was going to get a match announced for Great American Bash, but we did not. So we'll see what happens with this storyline as well. After that, we get a video package of Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes just saying congratulations on the match out there. We did get the W. And he's saying that Trick came out of nowhere. He's like, dude, I'm really getting tired of you, Ilya Dragunov. Really getting tired of you. You attacked me out of nowhere. He's like, dude, he's like, Carmelo, like, calm your boy down, man. Calm him down. Because if he challenges me, he's going to get the business. He's going to get that work. And he's like, dude, and then Carmelo's like, calm down, dude. We got this. I'm going to talk to him. We're going to finish this off. We're going to take care of this situation, okay? So we'll see what happens with that as well. Gable Stevenson gets in the ring. He introduces himself. A lot of people do not know who Gable Stevenson is. I've been knew who Gable Stevenson is. He's been with the Performance Center for, I think, a year or a couple of years. He's been, promoted as one of the top prospects in the WWE. I think he was supposed to go directly to Monday Night Raw. That's how great that the prospect was with Gable Stevenson. But he says that he tried to say that, he's going to choose either is he going to be part of, going back to the Olympics and also going back to college to get another NCAA collegiate championship as well. Out comes Baron Corbin. He says, dude, trust me. They said NXT is pretty much not for anybody. Wrestling isn't not for everybody. He's like, dude, you need to go back and try to get you another gold medal in the Olympics or the NCAA. Dude, he says there's a whole bunch of sharks out there, and I am a great white, and I smell blood. Gable Stevenson says that you made my choice even easier, but he didn't give an answer. But he does challenge Baron Corbin to a match at the Great American Bash, giving him a back suplex, followed by a belly to belly. We get security or enhancement talent to come out and separate the two. So we do have an announcement between them and Baron Corbin and Gable Stevenson at the Great American Bash. After that, we get a Dominic and Rhea Ripley backstage video package. Dominic saying, "Are you sure that was okay to do a triple threat for that title?" Rhea Ripley's like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, dude, I guarantee you're gonna win. I mean, it's gonna be a dominant win on your behalf. Trust me, you're gonna get it done." After that, we get a Dana Brooke versus Cora Jade in a kendo stick match. Oh, this match was brutal. It was too long. It was just too extremely long. First and foremost, we got Dana Brooke in a Catwoman outfit. Cora Jade Dana Brooke throwing Cora Jade over the commentator's desk, knocking her out. I mean, it looked like she was gone, but it did. Thank goodness it wasn't. Tons and tons of kendo sticks attack by Cora Jade. Multiple kendo stick attacks. We get a chair spot by Cora Jade. Jordan gets on to the ring itself. Cora tries to attack her, but that did not happen, giving the momentum shift back to Dana Brooke, hitting her with the chair. We also get where she puts the chair and kendo sticks all together. We get a back suplex with that. We get a nice pink kendo stick where she attacks, where Dana Brooke attacks Cora Jade. For Dana Brooke to win with a swanton bomb off the top rope to win the match. Very long match, too long for my taste when it comes to matches like this, when it comes to two inexperienced people, I can say. But I mean, I think it served its purpose. I'm happy that this was not on the Great American Bash because it was lots and lots of botches in this said match. After that, we get Carmelo Hayes going off. He is completely going off. And he's telling Ilya Dragunov, he's like, dude, I'm going to get him. But Ilya Dragunov did say that Trick Williams did challenge me. So if he does challenge me again in the ring, I'm going to come out. I'm going to destroy your boy. And after that, I'm going to take your NXT title. After that, we get a Charlie Dempsey and Drew Gulak video package. I thought they were gone, but they are still there. They are attacking enhancement talent, destroying enhancement talent. He's like, dude, we need a bigger, better challenge. Out comes Damian Kemp. Damian Kemp comes out of nowhere saying, hey, let's see let's join forces and see what we can do in trios. Let's see what happens with that. Now we get the Tony D'Angelo and Stacks versus Nima and Price. We get that group, this match. Pretty fun match. I enjoyed the match. We get Reggie in a commentator. I don't know why. Apparently that Scripps, or Reggie, or Scripps, I don't know. I don't care. But, he's still having beef with Axiom. So we get this situation where Axiom comes out of nowhere, attacks Reggie, throws him into the ring, and, does a nice suicide through the ropes. We get that situation, and that was just out of nowhere. They didn't touch anybody in the ring, thank goodness, but, we get that. But we do see that the match between those, the actual people that was in the ring, ends with a bada bing for them to win the match. But that wasn't the end of that segment. We get Gallows, the most irrelevant freaking champions in all of wrestling as of right now, coming out and saying, they was on the Titantron saying that we are, y'all are a little too confident. We are going to beat y'all. And that was pretty much the end of that segment. I mean, they are the most irrelevant champions in wrestling today. And you have a hot tag team like D'Angelo and Stacks. So, I mean, it is what it is. We get a video package of Dijak just not liking Eddie We do not. He just doesn't like him. So Dijak has been doing great work. I truly enjoy Dijak a lot. So we'll see what happens with that situation. After that, we get a video package of the infamous Blair Davenport and Roxanne Perez in a grocery store attacking one another. This was probably the worst spot I've ever seen in history of life. So apparently Roxanne Perez gets the upper hand, and the cops are there. She means to get out of that situation, and that was the end of that. After that, we get the Supernova sessions, where we get Noam Dar in a wheelchair, just not happy, beside himself, just not the happiest of happy. But they get a replica, a Heritage Cup. Because they are saying that Noam Dar is still champion due to the fact that he did not defend it. Mensah had to defend that title. Out comes Nathan Frazier and Dragon Lee just saying, hey, that's not true. We are the champ. I am the champion. It is what it is. But he didn't challenge Noam Dar to a match. But I'm guessing they're going to do one around in the road. I don't know if it's going to be at... I truly don't know if they're going to do this match. I'm really lost on the situation with this. But we'll see. We will most definitely see with this. So they do attack everybody in the ring. That was pretty much the end of that. After that, we get the Chase University video package of Theo Hale training with Hank and Duke Hudson and Andre Chase. Just like a Rocky type of vignette type of thing. After that, we get a Los Lotharios argument after the match they lost. And it looks like they're breaking up. It looks like they are done being the Los Lotharios. Thank goodness that was a bad team. After that, we get Rhea Ripley, the main event. Rhea Ripley versus Lila Valkyria. Very fun match. Match of the night, you guys. I cannot do this match justice. I will tell anybody to go check this match out. Lots of flippity floppities by Lila Valkyria. She is truly the face of NXT. I don't care what anybody says. She does not have the title, but she is truly the face of NXT. Dominic Mysterio tries to get into the ring. Lila attacks Dominic Mysterio with a Hurricanrana. But unfortunately, Rhea Ripley does win with the Riptide, and she gives her due. She's like, yo, I need you to prove to me. I need you to beat JC Jane at the Great American Bash. I need you to prove it. And she's like, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove that I am a legit wrestler. Lila Valkyria, once again, is one of those top stars. After that, we get Trick Williams at the very end, truly upset with the situation again. And he does challenge Ilya Dragunov to a match or just a challenge to the ring. So out comes Ilya Dragunov. They do attack each other. We get a lot of offense by Trick Williams eventually, but eventually Ilya Dragunov does get the upper hand, beating the crap out of Trick Williams. And we was about to get that little dart spear type situation, but Carmelo Hayes jumps in the way, and he says, knocking him completely out. Ilya Dragunov gets to him and tell him, dude, you're a very honorable man, but once again, I'm not only going, let me see if I got that, because he said something really good. He said after the American Bash, he will be the only thing you have left, which is Trick Williams, after I take your NXT title. Once again, a very fun, okay show. More fun than okay when it came to the NXT side of things. I thought it was okay go home. Well, fun go home show. Not okay. A fun go home show. Lots of vignettes with people that are not there. But, we'll see what happens. I think the match of the night will probably be that Thea Hill and Tiffany Stratton match. That looks like a very fun match. I can't wait to see what Lila Valkyria does with JC Jane. We'll see what that has to offer as well. It is a huge card. But don't forget, you guys, I will be doing a prediction show today as well. So don't forget, you can go check that out as well, okay? But on from that, let's get on to AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite was a pretty fun show. I enjoyed it. We got a lot of heel turns, heel turns this go around. And the main event was kind of a head scratcher, but I mean, it was okay. But let's get into it. Darby Allin talks about AR Fox at the beginning of the show and how he did so much for him. How AR Fox did so much for Darby Allin. He talks about that he was sleeping in his car, and AR Fox offered him his couch, or I'm guessing a room, absolutely free. AR Fox has been dominant for a while. He's been actually did a great match at Death Before Dishonored pay-per-view, where he fought a really heavyset guy to win that match. So with that win, they did give him an opportunity to face Orange Cassidy for the international title. So that match starts now. They both shake hands, well, both showing each other love. But Orange Cassidy is a typical Orange Cassidy match. Even though, I love Orange Cassidy, but it's a typical Orange Cassidy match. Lots of specials, lots of finishers, lots of kickouts. But Orange Cassidy wins with that mousetrap pin. I love that mousetrap pin for him to win the match. After the match, we do get Orange Cassidy getting one of the shades, putting him on AR Fox, and Orange AR Fox is truly upset. So he takes the shades off, he crushes the shades, he attacks Orange Cassidy, and that was the end of that. We get him, AR Fox leaves, and Darby Allin comes out. We're like, what's going on with you, man? He pushes him like, dude, what is going on with you? What's the issue? So they go out, they go to the back, and Jon Moxley comes out of nowhere to attack Orange Cassidy, giving him the Death Rider or the Dirty D's as well, ending that real quick. After that, we get a Blood and Guts video package of last week. That last Wednesday, we got Blood and Guts. They just wanted to recap that again. After that, we get a backstage video package of Don Callis and Chris Jericho saying that, everybody, they gave him a portrait of him, Don Callis, and Bad News. I do not know his name. What is his name? Is it Bad News Allen? I think it is. But he says, for us to signify our collaboration, we are going to have a match between you and Kankishka versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. And he was like, dude, I'll take that match. And so we'll see what happens with that situation. The BCC gets a backstage video package of just saying that they are not happy with what happened at Death Before Dishonored, where Orange Cassidy does orange punch Jon Mox. Oh no, he orange punched Claudio Castagnoli. And he's like, nobody gets away with crap like that, dude. You think you're too cool? He said, you need to stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Orange Cassidy. But we'll see what happens with that situation later on today. So we get a in-ring video package, in-ring promo from Jack Perry. He just says that, he is just not the best when it comes to promos. He says that he beat Hook, and he has an I Beat Hook shirt on, and he says that after this loss, he now looks like he wants to take his ball and leave. He can't take wins. He doesn't know how to take a loss or whatnot, so it looks like he wants to leave. We do get a video package of he's in a Hook is in he's in a subway, and one of the buses the trains go, and the NXT title is gone. Then another one comes by, and he's gone. So we get that. But he's saying that now, since he said that the FTW isn't a legitimate title, he said he's going to make it a legitimate title. He also craps on ECW. He's saying that that the ragtag second-rate organization, and he says that he points to Taz. He says, dude, I would run circles around not only you, but your friends in ECW. Out comes Jerry Lynn. He comes out, he says, dude, ECW paved the way for younger generations. He says without ECW, it wouldn't be a Jungle Boy. He said, you keep running your mouth, I'm going to kick your ass. So he says, dude, I'm not in ring gear or whatnot. If it's okay, I'm going to attack. We're going to face each other next week. I think Jerry Lynn has had a ton of surgeries. I'm like, why is this dude trying to even try to do something like this? But we do get that situation where Jerry Lynn will face Jungle Boy at next week's Dynamite. We go from that to Britt Baker backstage interview saying that she's very surprised that she got challenged by Taya Valkyrie. So, it is what it is. I'm very excited for this to take place. But TBS does stand for The Brit Show. After that, we get a Bastard Pac. The Bastard Pac versus Gravity. Gravity is the brother of I think it's Commander. And, Commander is out with, I think, a shoulder injury, a legit shoulder injury. Much love, much respect, healing energy over there with your boy Commander. Very interesting match they do at the beginning of the match. We are looking at the perfect physique of Bastard Pac. I mean, chiseled out of fucking stone, this guy is. And we get, just that. I'm trying to get like that, you guys. I'm in the gym twice a day now. So, just the physique of this guy is just phenomenal, So, we do get a win by Bastard Pac with the Rings of Saturn. I haven't seen that in a while because, he has been a face with the Death Triangle. So, he's going back completely heel with the Rings of Saturn. We also see the BCC observing his match as well. We may get a new member of the Blackpool Combat Club, you guys. After that, we get a video package of Adam Cole and MJF. Just the friendship of what they have been going through. After that, we get a backstage interview with MJF and Adam Cole. They're just saying that they are going to beat, of course, the FTR. That match is going to be at Collision. I can't wait to see this match, you guys. And he's saying that we're going to beat you. MJ said, I'm going to punch you so hard that you're going to spit out CM Punk's jockstrap. He said he wants the gold, and this is going to, this is where Adam Cole comes out and say, dude, you don't have to worry about the world title. I just wanted to get some type of gold, and with our friendship just being really, really good, I'm not even going to go for that world title anymore. You don't have to worry about that situation anymore. But, he wanted to make sure that his friendship is there intact. But MJF does tell him that after this win, lose, or draw, I will give you a shot at the world title. Out comes Roderick Strong. He pushes MJF. He's like, dude, I knew this was going to happen. I knew all of this was going to happen. He's like, dude, chill. You need to chill. MJF was like, get your boy. But, he was like, yo, we're friends. It is what it is. I do have friends outside of our friendship, Roderick. And he's like, so Roderick grabs him, and he's like, he pushes away from him. He's like, dude, boundaries. And he walks away. He doesn't do that with MJF anymore. He doesn't do the boundary thing anymore with MJF. So MJF is just so good. This storyline is so freaking good. It makes no sense whatsoever, you guys. After that, we get a backstage interview with FTR. They pretty much said the exact same thing they said on Collision. They're just saying, like, we take the titles seriously. We want the titles to be legit. And with this, there won't be a dance break. It won't be, fun stuff. We are going to destroy you. They also talk about how much they hate MJF and their time in the Pinnacle and how much they truly hated that. So they truly hate MJF, but they will apologize to Adam Cole because they think Adam Cole is a really good person. But you are around bad company, and they, are just saying that that's what's truly going to happen, you guys. After that, we get a Swerve Strickland versus Darby Allin match. Swerve is truly going to be the next world champion. I just love Swerve so much. The Mogul Embassy is just so good. I mean, what more can you give out of Swerve than just everything that he does? I mean, so before we get to the match, Darby Allin comes out with Nick Wayne. And just like I said, I mean, just a crazy, crazy match. I'm thinking the match of the night, you guys, for AEW when it comes to a really fun match. At the end, though, we do get a situation where AR Fox comes out to attack Darby Allin and Nick Wayne, and he does join. He does join the Mogul Embassy, making the Mogul Embassy even better than what they are. They have two now singles competitors, and I'm guessing Big Bill is going to join because I'm hearing in news that Cage wants to tag with Big Bill on a regular basis. So we'll see what happens with that. But, I mean, Mogul Embassy is a really, really great faction. I do love that faction. I do love Prince Nana, and I really, really think that Swerve is just that dude. He is truly that guy. After that, we get a backstage video package with Chris Jericho interacting with the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society. We get Cool Hand Ange pulling out the knife slash comb. He's like, dude, I'm gonna hold on to this, but you are really starting to. This is really starting to get to a point where, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not understanding what's going on. We get a Ty Mello. She's like, dude, you need to figure this out and see exactly what you need to do. We get Anna Jay. She's like, dude, you're being selfish. You don't appreciate us like we appreciate you. Daddy Mag said, do you need to figure this out really quickly, really fast. And they all walk out on Chris Jericho. After that, we get a video package of the Trios champions. That match between the Acclaimed and the House of Black at Collision, where Billy Gunn puts his boots in the middle of the ring. If you want to go check that out, that's on the weekend show. I mean, no, that's on the tag-in. That's on the tag-in. My apologies. On the tag-in, you guys go check that out. I did talk about that on the tag-in. That's the Monday show. After that, we get the Taya Valkyrie versus Britt Baker. Oh my goodness. Botch after botch after botch after botch. I'm thinking that what got me out of it was where Taya Valkyrie she was attempting to do the Road to Valhalla, and thinking Britt was supposed to reverse that, but it did not happen. She falls down. You can look in the frustration of Taya Valkyrie's eyes and just her whole facial expression. That took me completely out of the match. This was Botch-O-Mania times 12, you guys. When I tell you that this match was worse than the kendo stick match, that actually was okay compared to this one. It took me completely out of this match. We get a lockjaw by Britt Baker to win the match. That was the end of that situation. We get a review of Rampage, Nyla Rose versus Shida. We get a tag team battle royale for the #1 contendership after the match between FTR and Adam Cole and MJF. So we'll get that. Whoever wins that match will be the number one contender for those titles. After that, we get the Best Friends versus the Lucha Brothers versus the Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. This match was very, very chaotic. Very chaotic. I'm lost on why they put this at the main event, but I see why, because, you know, they did attack Orange Cassidy at the end. Orange Cassidy coming back, attacking Jon Moxley. Of course, knocking out Wheeler Yuta, knocking him out. And that was just the end of it. I mean, we got a huge, crazy, crazy match for the Lucha Brothers to win against, I'm guessing they won with pinning one of the Best Friends. But it was just a disaster match, and it was just crazy. So you had the Best Friends out there. They are now on Orange Cassidy attacking the BCC. The Lucha Brothers like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So that happened. But, you know, the Lucha Brothers did win. I'm guessing we're going to get a triple threat at the... we'll get... hopefully this is not the main event. One of the members of the Best Friends, Jon Moxley and Penta, we'll get that at the 200th episode of Dynamite. I will be watching that. We will see what happens with that situation. So, along with that, I thought it was okay. It was better than NXT. I mean, it was way better than NXT. I want to see what more happens with AR Fox. Now, since he is a member of the Mogul Embassy, I mean, every time Darby Allin touches something, it turns into crap now. Goodness gracious. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully the Taya, Valkyrie, and Britt Baker thing is done. I mean, goodness gracious. Oh, that was horrible. But, you know, all in all, it was a pretty fun show. I enjoyed Dynamite. I enjoy Dynamite all the time. But, you know, I'm just more of a Collision type of person. But on from that, you guys, to the awesomeness of the pros and cons of NXT. So, I got my pros first and then we'll do my cons later. The pros are the breakup, the soon-to-be breakup of Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick Williams may be going completely heel after this situation. And I am intrigued about this. This looks like we do have our next world champion in Trick Williams. I can't wait. It looks very fun. I love Trick Williams to death. He looks like $1 million for crying out loud. So we'll see what happens with that. After that, we get the setup of Dominic Mysterio, Mustafa Ali, and Wes Lee. Very fun segment. I enjoyed it to death. We get a triple threat with not only Dominic Mysterio, but two of the best high flyers in, well, two of the best high flyers in NXT for the Great American Bash. After that, we get the main event, which was Rhea Ripley and Lyla Valkyria. Y'all go and check that out. It was one of the best matches of the night for me on Tuesday. Great match. And her giving the statement, yo, you need to get better. Get better, do what you got to do, and you will get to my level eventually. After that, we get the cons. The cons were the Dana Brooke versus Cora Jade Candlestick match. Just was not a fan of that at all. Gable Stevenson not giving us a clear fucking answer. Not giving us a clear answer. Are you staying or are you going? Yeah, you challenged for a match at the Great American Bash, but what else are you going to do? What else are you going to do? Or whatnot. After that, we get the surveillance match, the surveillance crap with Roxanne Perez and Blair Davenport. Head scratcher of the year. I mean, what is going on? I mean, were you trying to kind of do what Stone Cold and Booker T did? But it was not good. Really, really bad, you guys. So, with that, unfortunately, that was the pros and cons of WWE NXT. Let's get from that to, of course, the pros and cons of AEW Dynamite. The pros: Swerve Strickland versus Darby Allin, and the AR Fox joining the Mogul Embassy. Once again, I cannot say so much about how great just the transfer of Swerve Strickland being this tag team champion, tweener type person, to a full-on heel and him joining, and AR Fox joining that group as well. I mean, once again, great chemistry with everybody when it comes to whoever Swerve Strickland touches. After that, we get the Chris Jericho versus the JAS situation, where we get Don Callis telling Chris Jericho to join the Don Callis family, and vice versa, where the Chris Jericho Appreciation Society is just truly upset with this situation, you guys. And also, we get the pros, which is the Orange Cassidy and Jon Moxley beef, or the best friends now, looks like, with the Blackpool Combat Club. Blackpool Combat Club needs to keep getting fed stuff, and I like this. So we'll see what happens with that situation as well. We get the Orange Punch by Orange to Claudio at Death Before Dishonor, which made Jon Moxley activate. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I guarantee it looks like we're going to get a Best Friends versus Blackpool Combat Club at All Out. That's what it looks like. The cons, of course, the Jack Perry promo. Jack Perry is just not getting better. I mean, it's just nasty. We need something else with this situation. I guarantee we'll get a rematch with Jack Perry versus Hook at All Out or All In London. We'll see what happens. After that, the welcome Bastard Pack situation. It was just a welcome. Hey, welcome back. Let's see what type of moves you have. I wasn't a big fan of that. But you know, it is what it is. And of course, the Taya Valkyrie and Britt Baker match. I would tell anybody to go watch this match. It is just botchamania to the 13th power. It is just that damn bad. It is just horrible. Not good at all. Just a bad situation. But other than that, you guys, like, share, and subscribe. You guys like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about Chris Heroes? What do you think about Chris Heroes joining the AEW producer slash recruiter? Also, what do you think about NXT? That was the go-home show for Great American Bash. What do you think about that? Also, what do you think about AEW Dynamite? Great matches over there as well. Also, the pros and cons. What do you think about my pros and cons? In the comments, get your pros and cons in as well. Today is the last day to get your questions in for X WrestleCram for tomorrow. Don't forget about that. Also, I'm on the TikToks at DeNostradamus. I'm on Twitter at The Real Derek 86, Real Derek G 86. Also, I do have a Facebook group page. Facebook group page. It's called WrestleCram Super Club. Go over there and check me out as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course,